comes up. If you're still in chat, that is.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I did a little paradox thing where I accidentally screen shared the screen sharing options and it made the whole thing crash. Whoops. So don't do that if you have Streamlabs. Streamlabs, sorry. Um, oh, you good?
Yeah. Sorry, excitement. Oh, frick, never mind.
Oh.
No excitement, never mind.
Oh no. And we've arrived again. Yes, Brad.
I like apples.
I like apples. What are we talking about? Same thing as last stream. We're still talking about the stuff that person said and why it's not okay. And possibly arguing with Brad. um, if you said anything on the last stream within the last, 2 minutes, Brad, could you, say it over here because I kinda can't access that. Dang it, I thought that'd make it so I can see the chat better. There you go. Ooh, paradox. This is not the paradox thing I did before, but because that would crash it, so we're not going to do that. Hi Alexis, says Apple.
I'm trying to. I'm not on my phone for the stream, so I'm trying to find the thumbs up emoji.
Oh.
Okay, just.
Well, that's cool. Good luck with that. I think I want to use this stream for summing up what was wrong with with what was said. I don't know where to start.
Where did we leave off?
What's that?
Where did we leave off? Was it around when he was or when he basically confirmed? Or no, it was. I think the most recent thing was he said about
I put a thumbs up here. I can't give good enough arguments if the replies are just going to be I don't understand.
because
What?
when you don't complete sentences or speak correctly.
I remember there was a lot of keyboard spam that you were doing, and that's where quite a bit of the I don't understand stuff was coming from as well. I think we should start with the things about the safe spaces and him not being allowed there. So as was said multiple times, LGBT safe spaces, as well as safe spaces in general, are made just to get away from discrimination and just to have a safe place to just exist peacefully and not have to worry about that. And having someone who isn't who the safe space isn't made for in there sort of defeats the whole purpose of it. Brad, your opinion was that what he said wasn't transphobic, and you didn't really have a great reason why. But then there was what was next? The anti-feminism and anti-LGBTQ thing with like, oh, they just want to.
As you get defensive. Oh my god, the emoji thing.
What do you think?
I can't put a smiley face.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I know, because it like swaps to that. Yeah, I had that same issue. It's so annoying. I love the passive aggressive smile. Um, I feel like it's straight up aggressive here, but still. Um,
It's passive aggressive.
Hi Gavin. We're referring to the stream that you were on before. Um, the Little Nightmares one.
Who's Gavin?
Uh,
Sorry.
Compute gaming YT. Um,
Ah.
oh, bye. What was I saying? Um, okay, when the kill all straights or we hate all men thing is said, it is not literal and it is made specifically against. Oh, you going to say that? Hi, bye. Wonderful. Um, but it is specific. The jokes are specifically they're against people who aren't marginalized and who have caused other people to be marginalized. Um, and they are very much not serious. But to think that just because someone's LGBTQ um, automatically means they hate anyone who isn't just doesn't make much sense. Same thing with the all feminists hating men or all feminists hating all men thing. It no, that's not how any of this works.
Like, and then like the whole kill all men thing is one, a joke, two, not possible, three, it's in reaction to the oppression women face and the inequality, or inequity, or both. I don't remember, sorry. Stress, anyway. And then men decided to go against kill all men and start saying rape all women. Like, men aren't oppressed.
Yeah.
White people aren't oppressed. Men aren't oppressed, and straight people aren't oppressed. So when a straight white male sits here and acts like they are, it's very frustrating.
Yeah. And specifically someone who is like completely majority going against like being like, "Ooh, don't discriminate me." Yeah, discriminate me. Don't discriminate against me. Like no one is trying to actively discriminate against you. And like besides the joining a safe space, which is meant as a safe space, that's literally the only thing that is could be discriminatory, and it's in a completely different context. Like there's a difference between um, wanting people to die and not exist just for who they love or who they are, and wanting a safe place for those people where they don't have to deal with other people who want them to die and not exist just for who they are. Um, and it's very annoying to have that comparison made in reverse because it just doesn't, it just isn't that context. Not context, it just isn't like that. If that makes sense. Sorry, one moment.
Are you watching the thing Brad sent?
No. Message.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I exist.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's concerning. Everything okay?
Yeah, I think it was just the stove.
Okay. Okay, I found out what I recommended. Um, what is this
Okay.
link? This is concerning. No, don't
It is
open it
content.
here. No, no. No, no, no. No. I would like this to not appear as this. Refresh chat. There we go. Okay, I can't open links on here, I forgot. Because it does that. Anyway. Um, then there was the comparisons of the whole Sinkist thing to the BLM protesters of the quit block in the streets thing. That's just racist and inappropriate. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't think there's a whole lot to say about that one. Just don't do that. And the slight transphobia on the sister is a Mister thing. I'm trying to think, is there any last closing thoughts that, yeah. Hmm. Sorry for the silence. I'm trying to think if there's any last thing I want to say here.
Sorry, I'm responding to someone.
Oh, it's okay. If you have anything that you want to say as well, just feel free.
There's no excuses for what he did. Like, and how old is he, like, above, like, 15?
Um, he's maybe a year younger than that. I don't know. Maybe a year or two younger. Maybe that age. I'm not quite sure. I honestly forget. Pretty sure he's at least. I think he's at least 14.
Even if he's at least 13 in the current world we're living in, I feel like it's not that hard to educate yourself. He
Yeah.
has opportunity to do so, and he's chosen not to. So,
And whenever I tried to correct him in chat, he'd just deflect to like, "No, you're just Sinkist,"
mm,
or "No, you're Dorist," and just would completely ignore the problem and just avoid talking about what he was doing wrong because he himself wants to remain ignorant toward the subjects and just continue to think what he thinks. Like, just some advice is be willing to listen to the other side. Um, Obviously, not in every context. If the other side is someone who wants to murder you, maybe don't. But try to understand people and
mm-hmm.
maybe and like try to help other people understand you as well. Like, don't just automatically assume things about people or groups. just try to be polite and listen to everyone. Some people aren't worth listening to. Um, some people need
I
to be
almost said a
listened
name.
to.
Honestly.
um, some people need to be listened to. You just have to make that You just have to figure out what that determining factor is. And that determining factor is like what's going to hurt people in the end. Like if you listen to someone who isn't trying to hurt anyone, someone who has good intentions, someone who wants to do good for the world, that's someone you should be listening to. If there's someone who just wants to hate people and want people to die just for existing, just for loving, and just for identifying the way they do, then that's not someone that is always going to be worth listening to. Maybe try to understand why they think the way they do, rather, and maybe, like, it's rare that you'll be able to change certain people with certain mindsets, but you can try when you feel it's needed. But there are times when it's just not worth it and you're not going to be able to change someone's mind. Um, or at least from my experience, that's how it is. Um, but also, hello. Um, I do appreciate y'all. Can you see me? I can see your chat messages, and you should be able to see them here on screen as well. Hello, person I've never seen. Mood. Mood for whenever someone says hi in my chat. But I can't click links. Um, I appreciate you listening to me ramble on about this subject for a while. And if you take anything away from this, hi Billy. Oh my god, they know Billy. Yes, Queen. Oh my god. I love you. I don't know who you are, random person, but I love you. Sorry. Freaking Billy stand up in here. Um, but
I tried to spell Billy correctly, but I don't have the time to correct it.
Billy, Billy, Ilish. Love that. Um, but anyway, if you take one thing away from this, just think about who's being hateful and think about who just wants to exist and think about whether the hate you gear toward people is really deserved or if it might be irrational. Um, um, and just try to think about things before you say them. Um, how do you make my singing monster sound this amazing? I use GarageBand. Do you have any closing statements, Alexis?
Don't be homophobic, sexist, racist. You know, the norm.
Yeah, be a good person.
Yeah, overall.
And sure, you might slip up on something every now and then, but just genuinely try. Um, and if you slip up, genuinely be sorry about it. Like if you don't just be like, oh, sorry, just make people happy, but copy and paste the links. Can you send them on Discord? Um, and it's it's okay to not know everything about everything, obviously, but just go educate yourself on things.
Mm-hmm.
Go like get people's views on things. Basically, don't just stand by arguments just because and just never change. Like, be willing to listen. I got Rickold. Wonderful. Um, I think that's all. I don't think there's anything else that I'd need to say about this. What?
Got Rickrolled.
Oh, yeah. Billy Stan got Rickold.
Glad I didn't click those links. I got freaking coconut mold today.
You got what?
Coconut mold.
I have no idea what that is. Okay. I don't think there's anything else.
Mm-mm.
So goodbye. Thank you for listening to me ramble for like an hour or two or three. I don't know concept of time.
Oh my god, it's 1:30.
Yeah. Um. Again, thank you so much for joining. Uh. Yeah. Bye. Boop. We're gonna wait like 15 seconds before I actually press it because I want it to not cut anything off.
Uh,